Good morning, everybody. My name's Steve. I'm the Fire Prevention Officer for the town of Taber. We're coming to you today with a little bit of information. We want to try and clear up some misconceptions regarding fire pits and fire bans. Currently, the province has put a fire ban on for the forestry protected areas. We're well outside of that, but other municipalities also have fire bans on, their own particular fire bans, but currently in the town of Taber, there is no fire ban. We're not issuing any permits at this time, but thankfully you don't need a permit for a backyard fire pit. As long as it conforms to our bylaw, which is available online at www.taber.ca under bylaws. I'd also like you to be able to, at the end of this presentation, contact us through Facebook, or you can email me directly at fireprevention@taber.ca with any questions. We'll follow that up again at the end of this little video that we're having. So the first thing I want to talk about is what you can burn in your backyard fire pit. So clean, dry wood. The wood that you see at campgrounds, split logs, that's the type of wood that we want you to burn. You can get away with some dimensional lumber such as 2x6s, 2x4s. They work great as kindling as long as they're clean and they're not painted, not put together with varnish. That excludes plywood, that type of thing, because those are all glued. That comes up under the Alberta Environment Act as well as the town of Taber. It's against the Environment Act because we can't pollute the air with all those paints and varnishes that we're not allowed to burn. So that includes garbage, trash, even yard waste. You can't burn your leaves. That falls into disturbing the neighbors with your smoke. So we have to make sure that we're burning just clean, dry wood, exactly what we want to sit around and enjoy. You have to have a means of extinguishment handy. So that can be, we've listed a fire extinguisher, or as easy as a garden hose. As long as you've got what you need to put the fire out at the end of the night, as well as if it gets away on you. So of course, we need to remember soak, stir, and soak it again. So we call it cold trailing in the wildland firefighting, where the fire is out when it's cool to the touch. So you're able to touch the embers, then it's no longer a fire. So we consider that out. We want to talk about pit size. So there's exact measurements on our bylaw, but we keep it to the reasonable size, 2.5 to 3 feet in size. It needs to be solid construction, solid on the sides. It can be blocks like this fire pit in front of me. Good heavy gauge steel works as well. We need to keep a screen on top. So that's to stop any sparks from spreading onto others' property or any nearby buildings. So we need to keep in mind that 10 feet to combustibles. We have to be at least 10 feet away from any combustibles, 10 feet or 3 meters. And normal combustibles means anything that will burn. So you can't have your wood pile within 10 feet of your fire pit. You don't want to have it beside your shed in the back. Or you have to think about your neighbors, the fence. It's all combustible. It can be burned. We'd like to see the fire pit on very short grass, or better yet, concrete or blocks. Something that won't burn around the fire pit. We want to make sure that we keep our neighbors in mind. We want them to enjoy their property as much as you're enjoying your property, so we can't be choking them out with smoke. As long as we're burning clean, dry wood, we shouldn't have any problems. When you start trying to burn wood that's a little bit wet, it creates smoke, and you can disturb your neighbors, even in their house. You can even cause their smoke alarms to go off. So I just want to reiterate about contacting me if you have any questions. You can email me at fireprevention@taber.ca, or even on our Facebook page. Just comment after this video, ask us any questions you like, and we'll do our best to answer you. And hopefully we can all have a nice, safe, and enjoyable summer. Thanks for stopping by.